Welcome. I'm Colina. Satmom, SATMOM.com. So this little offering right here is an intro to a sweet new in what I call an rhythmic embodiment practice, where we really subtly travel inside into all of our inner spaces and connect and open and move stuck energies. This is kind of something that's evolved from my need to connect with myself more deeply and feel better from symptoms of restriction, um, from old things that happened in my past. That so it just kind of seeded this um, overall experience of restriction in my life. And we may feel that in different ways. I felt it a lot in my body for decades now, and I'm finally learning how to tap into the relaxation. I've done a lot of yoga thinking the yoga is going to relax me, but there was something that I needed to tap into to be able to meet yoga and different things with more relaxation in my body and more connection with myself and my feelings and the ability to accept all the feelings that I have physically and emotionally. And they can be really huge sometimes. And I notice physically and emotionally, feelings are really huge, especially when they're about to leave. And sometimes I take this as, oh, I'm caught in another cycle. I thought I'd done this before. I've done this work before. And, as we, you know, engage more and more in this process, we realize that, things actually get more intense when they're healing. And and that's not just for a moment in time, So if we can withstand that moment and realize what's going on and relax into it, then we can work with that moment instead of pushing it away and starting the cycle over again. And we can dive into that moment. Okay. And that's the moment that we want to be the most present when it hurts the most, because that's our moment of transformation. So this helps me be super present to all the feelings, body, physical, emotional, all the things, all the extra thoughts that my brain wants to create and run with like they are total truth when I'm in my lower energy. So when I'm in my, feeling full in myself and in my higher energy, then my brain creates realities that I enjoy living in. And when in my lower, then I'm running on those old stories that really hurt and help me project everything out into somebody else. And anything that somebody else can trigger in me is mine because it's in me. I'm feeling it. So I can't really continue to make it somebody else's fault, problem, or whatever if I want to shift that experience into one that feels better. So this is how I get present to all the things. This is how I've learned how to dive into loving all the juicy parts of life, even when it freaking sucks and everything feels really fiery and my body's responding and things. So we're going to use rhythm, breath, movement, and we're going to literally root down from our and open from our toes to our hair. So that said, let's start with a really comfortable spot because we're going to start at our root and our feet. We can be sitting or lying, maybe lying, sitting up so that we can reach our feet as well. And so you can do this practice. However, I'm going to be leading and giving offering and inviting you to move, breathe, touch in certain ways. And it's totally just to help inspire your own communication and connection with your own body. So this can become something that might help you in your own way, whether you come and keep joining me weekly on Thursday mornings, 10 a.m. ET for this, or you incorporate even a few minutes of this kind of energy into your morning so you can walk through your day more connected. And it also, like I've had a morning practice for a long time. I started practicing Kundalini over 20 years ago, and it can get really dry. And I can feel like, oh, I got to get up and do this. And, I don't want to feel that way. I want to be excited to wake up and just kind of roll into the things that I'm, going to start my day with to orient myself, my trajectory for that day. instead of, especially when things are coming in the morning that are really not feeling good, AKA not aligned with how my soul sees things, then that's the call to really just give myself some moments. So let's find our resting space. Maybe we're in a chair, maybe we're on the floor. However you feel like being is totally good. Give yourself some options. Maybe you even want to have a blanket around, light a candle. Got a candle lit here for our Equinox Kickstarter. So you can sit over here with white Tara, and we will take this my magical wand, selenite wand, and clear the space. This is a timeless clearing for all who are here in this portal. I love that it's a portal behind me, a flowery, fruitful portal. So lovely for all the new things that are going to emerge with this coming spring equinox. So what is it in your body that wants to emerge now? And the space for the emergence comes with the letting go of the old way of being, the old way of thinking, the old way of overdoing, the old way of running ourselves down too hard and not being able to relax. Then the new way of realizing that when we slow down and really care for each moment, the potential of each moment, then we magnetize all that we need, and we need to spend less time running after it or zero time running after anything, because that puts us in our beggar energy, and that's not who we are. It misaligns us with our pilot wave. So drop in. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth with some sound. So we've all had, take what I say or leave it. Take it with a grain of salt, take it full on. It's totally up to you, but we've all had hundreds of bodies here. We've had so many avatars in the past, and this one is set up perfectly to help me learn what I totally wanted to learn in this incarnation, to help me play the roles. So the feelings that I feel, all the dis-eases have led me to new revelations, to new ways of finding relaxation and pleasure in being here, even in the tougher moments, the thicker moments. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. So even the sound of your voice, and a lot of us, especially hearing it recorded, really don't enjoy the sound of our voices, and that's okay, but we can continue to play with it. Try to listen to yourself. Allow yourself the vocal expression, whether that's singing or speaking, so that we can get more connected with it. And I've noticed as I get connected with my voice more, however it comes out, learning to accept my voice and play with it more, than it starts to sound in ways, not always, but in ways that is comforting to me. And people will also tell you like their response shifts to it as well. So we've got our root, we've got our breath. Maybe you're feeling your back on a pillow or a cushion behind you or the chair behind you, and you can just take a little slight rock. Paw, circle around. Notice your sits bones all the way around. Just notice your root. Close your eyes and continue breathing through your nose. Out of your mouth. Let your spine follow. Just sway side to side. Or circling a little, letting your head and neck follow. Notice your face. Relax wide, deep snort. And as the corners of our lips just ever so gently curl up, it helps all of our connective tissues remember that we can relax just a little more. Noticing the places in your body that are relaxed and the places that are not naturally relaxing easily. Just bring your breath there in your presence. We're not trying to change it. We're just witnessing. An invitation to play with that sound. However it comes out, just give yourself some private space right now. Please let me know if you can't hear my voice over the music at any time. Just anchoring into your root, letting your upper body just start to move around a little bit. If you're in a spot where you can reach your feet, or put your foot on the floor and stretch your foot, we want to greet our feet. Great time to video my feet when my nail polish is horrible. Anyway, stretch your toes, squeeze your foot. Notice the presence of your foot. Maybe call up all the gratitude for our feet and all the places they've already taken us. We don't always think about our feet and everything they do for us until they hurt. We're angry that they hurt, but we've forgotten to give them love. So so important. Back and forth, around, squeeze, get all those pops. Let it grind out. Stretch it both ways. Also stretch your toes down, stretch the front of your foot. Notice how it's connected all the way up to your hip, ankle. You want to squeeze anywhere. Massage. Have a little lotion or oil nearby. You could grab it. You twist side to side. You can do this while you're squatting or standing too. Just get that to the sides of your foot. And starting to move the knee in and out. So connecting from your toes. Got a little floor to plant your foot on, squeezing your heel up, and then squeezing your toes up. All around. Start to open through your thigh, noticing your calf, waking all the parts of your body up, just saying hello. A little extra attention to any spots where that are a little sticky, that haven't been feeling quite right. Oh gosh, we need to do both feet that way, so maybe sitting back down and calling up the other foot and start. Day to day, what your body will want will be a little different. So it's continuing to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep connecting inwardly into all of those connective tissues, squeezing wherever you like, maybe your arch, ankle, heel, toes, twisting, opening. Those little pops and grinds. Think of all your ancestors' feet. Oh my gosh. How many miles they've walked. And all the ancestors sitting here with you that are energetically getting a little relief through you and your care for your own feet and all that has come down your lineage. All the steps forward and all the steps back. Squeezing, confirming, rotating. Realizing what's present and breathing into that. Inhale, nose. your life and thus your whole lineage, forward and back into this timeless moment, especially at the equinox. But anytime you engage with this, becomes the timeless moment. The only moment is now. It's the gift, it's the present. That's why they call it the present. Let's plant this foot on the floor. Open up a little bit differently. Maybe on your knee and your foot, or whatever feels good. We can rock this way, open a little bit more. Sides of the foot, ankle, push up, squeeze your heel up, toes up, and maybe you want to stretch the leg out. Let's rotate that foot around a little bit more, toes to hip. Get the full engagement from the ground up to your heel and ankle, knee and hip. In and out. Especially when it's, not quite comfortable, playing with those edges, breathing into it. As we warm up, we can play a little bit more deeply with the edges. Keeping a level of enjoyment. And with some acute instances, how do we bring energy into that space? Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Maybe two knees on the floor. You can be in a cat-cow. You could have your hands up on a chair or whatever, but we're going to isolate the hips a little more. So we've still got our feet planted. They can be flat or flexed. You can totally play with that. Opening your feet some more. And your hands can be down, or your forearms can be down. Total permission to this in all ways. And we want to, because every different angle gives us a different way to get into the joint. So start rotating your hips around. And by doing that, you're actually moving your navel. And your hips move. And your shoulders start to move by circling the navel. You can just do this if you're lying on your back. You can just bring some attention to your navel and do a very subtle inward circle, squeezing the navel, just subtly moving around your hip joints, femurs and hip joints. Close your eyes, inhale, nose, exhale, mouth, and bring your awareness into your hip. Visualize moving around your navel, squeezing and releasing. Tension and release. That's how we cleanse, squeeze on those old stories, those old things stuck in the body. Exhale, and then new energy, new blood, fluids run through there, and cleansing, detox, and making way for new things. So drink lots of water. Every time you do this, squeeze, release. There might be some part of even if you have something going on that's causing you not to be able to move very well, you can choose some part of your body, squeeze, release. Maybe it's your thighs. Maybe it's your feet and calves. Maybe it's your midsection. Maybe it's your hands.
Force that brings balance.
If we don't have a lot of movement, we can also use touch.
Your feminine wisdom.
Confirming gentle squeezes on your body, your thighs, affirming your existence and your safety, even in acute moments, calling on our inner resources of safety. Circle both ways. And really go deep down. Try and push outward to the side into each hip joint. So now that you're warmer, take it into a deeper level. Really push through side to side. Also try sticking your tongue out. I know that sounds funny, but it drastically affects your nervous system. Release that stuff. Open up your mouth wide, open your face and jaw. Lots of memories get stored in the jaw, not just your memories. Make a crazy face. Let your head move around and your shoulders. So this is a great way. We can maybe down on our forearms or up on our fists or anything that works. But by going uneven, making shapes, dropping into one side and then the other, we can wind into our joints a little bit deeper. Breaths. And just have a conversation in there. Just see what's going on, what the textures and tones are. Not telling it should be any different. Just being grateful for all the service. Everything we get to experience. All of the walks on the beach. All of the connections with our people. Sacred spaces. Co-creating. So let's play with this posture a little bit more, tucking your toes or flattening them if they were tucked and leaning side to side, dropping down, making a wave. See what you can do from here. And that may even be some days it's bound to be very subtle, and other days you may really want to get wild. So we've got the heart moving open a little bit here. Let's continue in that circle the heart, the solar plexus, coming from the navel. All on my knees, but you can be however you want to be. Maybe you're sitting somewhere. Noticing the space behind your heart. Subtly. Use your breath and your inner vibration with your sound as a healing. Whether that's an energetic healing for your heart, especially those low groany things. Just creating an invitation in your body to soften how it needs to. Oh, maybe we want to squeeze up and around.
I am bountiful, I am beautiful,
So also
I am
invitation to again
blissful,
touch
I am
thighs, tummy, heart, chest, shoulders.
I'm bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful, I am.
Just giving yourself little rocks, just like you're a child, and at the same
I'm
time.
bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful, I am.
Starting to feel a little bit safer, maybe in our bodies from the grounding that we've been doing.
I'm bountiful, I am beautiful, I am
Notice your
blissful,
hips.
I am.
Root down deep. We root to rise. Every time we want to rise,
I am beautiful, I am blissful, I am.
every time we want to grow the movement, we root first. Shoulders up and
The
around.
love that
Maybe the
I
heart wants to
seek,
express.
the
Through the
forgiveness I
shoulders
seek,
and arms and
the
hands.
mystery
maybe our hips want something different than our shoulders do.
All
You
that
know,
I
in which
seek,
case
I
we
am.
can
I am the love I
totally
seek.
make a still spot
I am the
and
forgiveness I
shake
seek.
spots that want to
I
move.
am the mystery I seek.
So how can, even
I
if we
am the
have a
liberation
spot
I
that may be
seek.
really critical at
I
the
am the
moment,
peace I
how does the
seek.
rest of the body
I
move
am the God
around
I
and
seek.
care for that?
I am all
Because
that
it's
I
so
seek.
easy for us to get stuck when things come up, and then we have to, you know, get back in gear. How can we play with that a little bit more? And that's the cool thing, like when, especially with chronic and ongoing things, the mentality, I think it's different. It's just as tough with critical, like acute, shorter term things. The brain gets so caught up in that. So how do we play? All right. We're gonna start shaking a little bit more. So we're gonna come up onto it. So let's take a moment just to get back into the hips, maybe. And we're gonna move a little bit first, and then we're gonna do a shake of the whole body, which can really help break open these things. Whether they're physical or emotional, it's all kind of the same. It's all the same circus. Okay. So I'm planting both of my feet here. And I've got a little squat going on. Opening those hips and thighs. Noticing how my feet are feeling more rounded. You'd always want, love this, love this. You can go side to side. You can be still exploring your feet. We're gonna squeeze up a little bit. So let's take more of a forward bend. So squeeze your knees, drop your head maybe. You can also have your hands on a chair. And still use the melody, use that rhythm to move your hips and your navel. This is a very hip and navel rhythm. Just let your hips drop into that, even as you're hands may be rooted on the floor or your body, and you're going to start making your way up, even though we're kind of circling and moving. Hands on your knees. This is a new kind of cat. Always like to drink together. In some ways, we get into the joints less, in some ways more. Head and face, and even relax with it. Squeezing thighs up, dropping back down, moving our spine, squeezing up. Scoop it up and squeeze. Release it up. Scoop from the floor, squat. Really engage with the body. Squeeze all the old stuff out. Release it back to the earth. Scoop it up. Receive from the earth. Release. Step side to side as you begin. Opening up however you like, maybe circle to the front. Scoop. Okay. We are going to do one with a little bit more hip. Hold on one moment. That's another one. Here's one. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So let's plant our feet to start and just maybe that's big ones. Maybe that's gentle, subtle ones. And we're rocking. See what your body says. This offers us an opportunity to reset our nervous system with a shake. We've all either experienced ourselves or in our lineage or in past lives spots where we need to reset our nervous system. Animals can go in the brush and totally shake it off, but we're supposed to stay composed. So let's lose our composure for a moment and make it look any type of way. Toes, stomp your feet and toes, shake your hip with it. Doesn't need to look like anything. Just notice the rhythm, let your body do something with it. Your hips are shaking. Breathe deep. body's done still. If you gotta work around something, or just receive. That hurt. There's one spot cleared up. That's what means being carried there. Can we give it more love? Twist maybe a little deeper. Almost done with this song. Big breaths, twist it out. Or shake. Here's your chance. Leave it all behind. Whether you do that subtly or hugely. Take a deep breath in. Walk around, grab a little water. If you're walking around, hips side to side, big breaths. If you're laying down, just receiving big breaths. Coming back in our mind's eye to the understanding of the seeds that are growing this new equinox. Maybe take a little rock, nurturing those seeds, holding yourself. Mother and child. Letting yourself go side to side, slowing everything down, circling. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like the mandala behind me is lighting up in random spots, and there's no lights back there. It's very crazy. The portal is open. Take a deep breath in. We're just going to sit with ourselves for a moment and nurture this seed. Finding our seat, stretching our feet again, rooting our seat down, our seed and our seat down into the earth. Come now, child, maybe our seeds are wellness and vitality.
Just
maybe
breathe.
there's new direction
Just be.
Maybe it's new ways of
Come
caring
be
for ourselves
cradled
deeper,
in the arms of love.
or disengaging with old storylines and media
Breathe, just be.
that has no intentions of communicating truth.
Now, child, lay it down.
Put one arm on her shoulder,
Just breathe.
other hand across.
Just be.
Maybe a little rub.
Come be cradled in the arms of love.
Whatever it is for you.
Just breathe, just be. Come now, child, lay it down. Just breathe, just be. Come be cradled in the arms of love. Just breathe, just be.
Mother, father, and child.
Come now, child, lay it down. Just breathe,
Able to be rebirthed.
just be. Come be cradled in the arms of
every
love.
lifetime.
Just breathe, just be.
Through the nose, out through the mouth. Touching your face like you are your own sweet child. Touching your lips like you are your own lover. Gently coming to stillness, receiving all of yourself. Invitation to gently touch.
Come now, child, lay it down. Just
Like a
breathe,
baby receives
just be.
full care,
Come
full
be
adoration.
cradled in the arms of love. Just breathe,
Beyond
just
any
be.
adoration we ever imagined.
Come now, child, lay it down. Just breathe, just be. Come be cradled in the arms of love.
Releasing all
Just
with your breath
breathe,
that
just
doesn't
be.
align with this energy.
Come now, child, lay it down. Just breathe, just be. Come be cradled in the arms of love. Just breathe, just be.
Holding your sacred heart.
Come now, child, lay
Your
it
sacred home
down.
space.
Just breathe, just be. Come be cradled in the arms of love. Just breathe, just be. Just breathe, just be. Just breathe. Como mai, maluhia, como mai. Como mai, oh maluhia, como mai.
And just take a moment to drop more deeply into stillness, relaxing further, sitting back in your chair, laying down if you like. Just continue to receive all of yourself, your whole
Om Namah Shivaya.
Nice deep breath.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Faster breath.
Om Namah
That still space.
Shivaya.
Like a new seed coming out of ground. Just rustling out of your heart, popping your head forward, seeking inside.
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya. Namah
Breathing into
Shivaya.
the fresh air.
Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Welcome.
Shivaya.
Wiggling your fingers and toes and bringing yourself back to your space, your moment in time where you get to harvest all this energy and plant it into your world. Thank you so much for being here. Happy equinox. I'll see you soon.